Good morning everybody, hope you are well. It's day 3 here at the NEC. It's Thursday morning and a bit late night last night, so I'm feeling a little bit, though I didn't drink, I was as sober as a judge, honest. Anyway, here's what's coming up in today's episode. We start the day by looking at the Adria Adora Sava. I take my first look at the Truma compact air conditioning unit. We have a look at the Swift Escape compact motorhome. And finally, we look at the bed folding out of the Swift Elegance 655. So there's a lot in this episode, so let's just get straight onto it. Right, good morning. Here we go. This is the Adria New. No, it's not called the Adria New at all. This is the Adora 623 Sava. It's a 5-berth caravan here from Adria. So let's have a look at the specs. 5-berth caravan, the MRO is 1721 kilos, the MTPLM is 1900, which gives 179 kilos payload. Retails for 23,975. That's not on the road price, I don't think. Or it may be, you never know. This is a twin axle caravan. So let's go and have a look inside and see what we think. I'm stood in the middle of the van looking forward at the moment, and we can have a look at the seating arrangement. So we've got wraparound settee at the front, and I gotta say, this is quite pleasantly nice. Certainly different to my experiences of Adria's in the past. I'm trying to think what this fabric colour must be. It's not bad, it's quite neutral, it's quite nice. Nice, huge sunroof at the front there, so that lets lots of light in. It's difficult to measure how bright a caravan is in the show because obviously we're indoors and it's all artificial lighting. But nonetheless, it seems quite bright in here. So, that's the front of the caravan. Let's go forward, swing round, and let's look at the kitchen. So a nice backlit splashback there behind the kitchen. We've got a 3-burner hob. Obviously this is the sort of thing that Adria does, not a conventional Thetford style cooker, but no, this is alright, this is good. Prep space, dishing up space here at the front. That's the only other worktop space that we actually have here in the caravan. So if you imagine you're dishing up for 5 people here, that's the space you've got to put 5 plates, just that. Sink is huge, nice and square, like that, lovely tap by the way. And if we stand back at the front of the caravan and look straight back, you can see the washroom there at the very end. We'll come to that in a moment. Before we head back, let's just have a look at the array of switches here at the entry there. So we can see that at the top there it's got Adora wet central heating. We've got the DC volts there, switches, light switches for various parts of the caravan, some USB sockets, TV outlet, and then obviously the obligatory TV bracket. Good. Looks a bit clumsy, doesn't it, all those switches up there like that. Storage here. Let's open up here. So we've got lots of shelves, lots of storage options here, so that's good. And then right next door to it, we've got a huge wardrobe. This is where the TV antenna is. The reservoir for the outer heating. Not a bad size. Something you won't pick up on the video, but something I can tell you is the feel, the texture of this cupboard. It feels like bamboo, but obviously looks like wood. It's actually very tactile, very nice feel to the actual panel. As we go back into the sleeping area here where the 2 fixed bunks are, we can see that we've got a screen here that separates and divides the 2 spaces. And before we go back there, let's just look. We've got a tall Thetford tall slimline fridge and freezer. Very nice indeed. Right, let's head on back. So we've got 2 size bunks here, nice size window, bigger window than we saw in the Swift a couple of days ago. I'm just going to tilt the camera down there, down the bottom there. Good size memory foam mattresses, maximum of 75 kilos, so we're only looking at fairly small children here, teenagers not really. It would have been nice to see a shelf or something up there so that children could put things, and to be honest with you, maybe it would have been nice to see some headrests at the end there as well, just to make things a little bit more palatial. So opposite the bunk beds we've got a side dinette, nice and big, perfect for the 2 little children maybe, and obviously this makes up into another bed. There is a power outlet down there, but I haven't seen any USB sockets anywhere around here, so that could be problematic for the children arguing over the single phone charger. Overhead lockers, not positive catches, not soft closing. And let's make our way into the bathroom. I'm going to stand in the shower so you can see that we've got a Thetford loo on the correct side of the caravan. Excuse my shaking. Full mirror there that goes right the way up. Hello. A sink there, which I will, again, these sinks, you see, when you get liquid trapped underneath there, or you've got muck or anything underneath there, it's quite difficult to clean. And this one, I could guarantee you that's going to look mucky pretty quick, I think. Lovely tap though. And the shower at the back here in the corner. Now this isn't fully lined, obviously this has got lots of textures and lots of details in there. But what we do have, a hanging rail to put damp coats, so that's not bad. All in all, not a bad looking shower. Although I'll be honest with you, that sort of reminds me of the central heating reservoir from an Audi wet central heating system. What is nice to see though is that we have a skylight here in the shower, so when you're having a shower, steam can directly go out of the unit. So there we go, that is the inside view there from the back of the caravan down the front. It's an 8-foot wide caravan. It's not bad for £23,000. Twin axle. You're going to need a fairly big-ish towing car to tow it. Let's look again down the back there. Well, there we go. And if you're interested, we'll come and have a look at it on the Adria stand. You can't miss it. It has new in the front window. Now, subscribers to our channel will know that recently I investigated the prospect of having air conditioning fitted to our caravan, and as you well know, that didn't go well because the device that I was looking for was just too big. Well, Truma have launched the new Eco Compact here at the NEC show, and I'm going to show you the differences between what I was going to have and maybe what I can now have installed on the caravan. So let's have a look at the two devices and you'll see physically how different they really are. Okay, so here we go. We've got the two devices here on the stand here, and that was the air conditioning unit which I was going to have installed. It's not big by any stretch of the imaginations really for what it does. It's quite low profile, and as you can see, that's the size. This is the diffuser which would go on the inside of the vehicle. Quite a large size there, and that's what blows out all the cold air. Now, the compact is over here. And if I come back around this side, you can probably see the difference in the size. So it stands a little bit taller, but its overall footprint is quite a lot shorter. You can see that, as James said in the interview that I did with him, that's the diffuser, and you can see the diffuser is a lot shorter than the other one. There is one downside though to this diffuser, and that is it doesn't come with any LED lighting. That diffuser does. It comes with some LED downlighting, so it's something to consider that if you are replacing a skylight, that will have no lights in it, so it can darken the caravan quite a bit. But there you go, that is the device there. So let's go and have a closer look. We've got one on the stand here, which they're using for a game, and you can see there how short the device actually is. Now I'm going to pop back to the stand a bit later on. I'm going to have a chat with some of the guys here who will tell me more details about the Truma Compact. So let's come back to that a bit later on. Right, we're getting used to this now. This is the Swift Escape Compact C402. It's won the award for Motorhome of the Year for 2019. This one is a two-berth motorhome. It retails for £47,350. Its max weight though is 3,300 kilos. So if you're a couple, you have license restrictions on your driving license, this could be the one. Let's pop inside and let's have a look around. Before we do pop in though, let's just have a quick chat about this, the new Swift Command. This is the new console. It's touchscreen. It's developed in association with Sargent, and it controls everything. You can control your pump, the lighting, all the power systems, the water, the heating. You even have DAB radio built into it as well. So that's inside here, and you can use an app available from the App Store to control it as well. Right, that's enough waffle outside. Let's pop inside. So looking at the cab, it's particularly uninspiring. It is just a cab after all. I mean, I don't know what motorhomers need me to pick out here. So if you do need anything picking out here in the cab, you know, let me know. I have noticed though that it hasn't got sat-nav built in. I suspect it does have DAB radio though. Nice little lights here which dangle down from the seating area, so you've got nice reading lights there, and a great space here as well with a nice big window. And obviously this is a 2-berth motorhome, but obviously you can transport 4 people. So arguably if you want to go out for the day, you can use this vehicle. So it could be quite a good day vehicle, certainly if you've got guests with you. Looking around, it's using the Truma blown air heating. Control panel up there next to the Swift command center. And then as we look straight down, we've got the sink, cooker and workspace to one side. Now I recently did a review of the Swindon Dealer Special, and it's got this very same worktop here. It's got a slate effect, and I really like this. The thing I don't like is the contrast and the colour of the sink. It's got this stone effect. I think that would have looked far more elegant if that was like a porcelain or just a plain white looking sink. I think that would have really set it off really quite nice. Lovely tap. As we move further back, we've got a 3-burner single fuel cooker and an integrated grill and oven down below. And at the back there we've got a really nice seating area. Let's move back here. You know, for 2 people this is actually quite a good amount of space. I mean, this is all you would need really to go out for a nice little break. If we look in the wet room, we have the blue detail going on the cupboards and the splashback, a long sink, rather odd, and then we've got a pull-out tap there which doubles up as the shower as well, and the Thetford loo down there as well. Only one plug hole by the looks of things. Yes, only one plug hole, so you do need to make sure you're perfectly level in order to get all the liquid out. And it's great to see that there is in fact a vent in here as well, so you can reduce any steam or any moisture in there if you're using the shower. Not a bad size. I won't attempt to go in there because I'm not a small chap. This wraparound is obviously quite a nice detail, and in my review of the Swift Vogue Dealer Special, they also have this now cut out here as well. So if you're using these sockets, you can trail the cable through this grommet here, and then your device can be done there. So if you've got a kettle, you don't have cables traipsing around everywhere. So there we go. Nice skylight at the front. I didn't see that earlier on. And then we've got a skylight back here as well. So there we go. Let's go and have a final look outside. Right, so let's just have a final look outside. It is based upon a Fiat Ducato, 130 brake horsepower, and I've just been told that you can get this as a manual or an automatic. So there we go. That is the Escape Compact C402. If you're interested, come and see the guys here on Swift. Trying to work out what hall number we're in. But you know, if you're here, look at your show guide and look for Swift. You can't miss it. So I've had some comments back about the video I've done on this, the 655, and everybody was saying that you didn't show the bed mechanism. Well, the fact is that you can't use the bed mechanism because they've locked it on this caravan, either for demonstration purposes or it's not working. So what I thought I'd do is I'll just video this, and it's a demonstration video on how the bed mechanism folds down on this, the Swift Elegance Grande 655. Right, it's considerably later in the day now and it's a lot busier here on the Truma stand, but I have managed to grab Mark.
Hi.
Who's going to give me a demonstration of the new Compact, which is the one that hopefully will fit into my caravan. So he's going to give me a demonstration. We've got a demo vehicle here. It's going to be a bit quieter in there and a darn sight cooler. Mark's going to give me a demonstration of the unit. This is the actual first time I've seen the new unit in person. Obviously I've seen pictures of it and I've been seeing press releases, etc. This is the first time I've seen the unit, and he's going to give me a demonstration of how good it is. So if I'm not happy with this, it ain't going to happen, is it? So, Mark, should we have a quick demonstration of it?
We will indeed. So it's a lighter unit, it's 27.5 kilograms, whereas previously our units, the heaviest is 32 kilograms, so it's a lot lighter for us. We've got a smaller diffuser, so in some vehicles, as we know, as different furniture is around the caravan, some diffusers won't fit. We've made this smaller just so it's a little bit more practical and spacious.
That's the diffuser there. Now, you won't get it on camera, the idea of how big that is. So Mark, could you just stand up and put your hand next to it so we get an idea of the footprint there?
Yep, so we've got the diffuser. We can have a selection where we can shut the back off and have all the air coming forwards, or have a nice balance in the middle. We can actually direct it down, or actually having the air going straight across the roof and dropping further in the vehicle, depending on how you want to use it day and night.
Okay. Right, so this is going to be a very difficult thing for me to articulate to you. First of all, the noise. So what are we on? We're on high setting there?
We're on high setting at the moment.
Okay. So on high setting, and that's the fan noise. Now, I don't know if you can hear that, so let's just have a bit of hush. I think that's acceptable considering the fan is on high, and the temperature, I can notice a sizable difference in the temperature as the temperature is coming down through the settings there, and I can feel it blowing on me. Now I've got the fan I'm sat sort of underneath it, so I'm not getting the most of it, but I have got a fan blowing straight down, so I can definitely feel that, and I've got to say I'm suitably impressed with that.
And here we've got it on quiet fan setting, so at night this would be the noise levels that you will be having, so it's nice and comfortable.
In terms of the noise that it's making, because obviously, you know, it's not going to be hush quiet, it's going to need to make some noise because it's moving air around, but it's comparable to having a fan on in your bedroom. If you know, during the hot summer, we all probably had fans on during the summer in the bedroom to, you know, cool ourselves down. The sound of that is comparable to having, say, you know, like a normal desk fan going off in the bedroom. It's not hush quiet, it's not loud. I mean, you know, I can sit in here and have a sensible conversation with Mark. Arguably we could even watch the TV. It's okay. I'm really impressed with that, actually. Absolutely. Right, anyway, that's it from me today, and in fact indeed it is from this week. Future videos will be outtakes and highlights, but not anything that I have filmed specifically for an episode. So I'm absolutely done in. So I'll go back to the caravan, start editing this, pack up and go home. So that's it for me from today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Say goodbye, Jules.
#photobomb. Bye.
Muppet.